Nothing like starting the show with a hint of a butt crack. Just a hint. You're like, am I going to?
Yes, I like to tease the viewer.
Hey, welcome to SportsCenter with Jay and Dan, brought to you by Tim Hortons. It's late May. It's warm pretty much everywhere. I haven't checked the weather anywhere but where I live, but I'm just guessing.
Yeah.
And there's Stanley Cup Final hockey.
Well, you assume it's warm in Vegas. It's the desert. And Dan, Vegas up 1-0 in the Stanley Cup Final. And another big theatrical opening. Another exciting theatrical opening. And this is sort of interesting, too. Alex Ovechkin marking his territory with Gatorade. Marc-Andre Fleury does the same. And then Ovi says, you know what? I like that. Pierre Maguire. Oh, is it real deal? I thought it was big deal. James Neal tipping the puck midair past Dmitry Orlov before scoring his 5th of the postseason. Close call, but not a high stick, by the way. Vegas 11-1 when they score first, and there's Orlov explaining how he was beat on the play. Yevgeny Kuznetsov riding an 11-game point streak, and Braden McNabb just crushes him into the boards. Kuznetsov, favoring his wrist, immediately left the game and did not return. Huge loss for the Caps, but Lars Eller replacing Kuznetsov on the top power play unit in the second. Ovechkin's first career Stanley Cup Final goal, his first against Vegas this season, and fans in Washington are going crazy on a very poor-looking feed. Has its second goal of the period on their 3rd shot of the period. And that is Brooks Orpik's first goal since 2016. Ryan Reeves, tough guy. Look at this, Tom Wilson coming at him, Reeves, boom. Reeves gets a penalty. Washington did not score on the power play. Late second, Shea Theodore from the point, and this one gets through. It's a 3-2 hockey game. Braden Holtby beaten on that play. With the Caps still up 1 with 2 to play, Holtby, a legend. Braden Holtby came into this one with a 2.04 goals against in the postseason. He wasn't even Washington's starting goaltender when these playoffs started. But this is, I mean, look at Ovi's reaction. The greatest save in Washington Capitals history. Broadcasters all over North America very, very happy that he made that stop. Game ended in regulation. The Washington Capitals have evened up the Stanley Cup Final at a game apiece. Here's something interesting. This is just the 3rd Cup Final since 2006 to be tied 1-1. 2013 Bruins Hawks, 2015 Hawks Lightning. The 15 goals in the first 2 games, most combined in a Cup Final through 2 games since 1982 when the Canucks and Isles combined for 21. We're talking about Braden Holtby, as they should, but is Lars Eller the new Claude Lemieux? He has had a stellar postseason compared to career numbers. He has averaged just under half a point a game in the regular season. This postseason is averaging almost 0.81 points per contest, 17 points in 21 games. Joining us now from Vegas is TSN hockey insider and our good friend Bob McKenzie. Bob, any word on how severe the injury is to Yevgeny Kuznetsov?
Nothing official yet from the Caps. Obviously didn't look good. I mean, all the amateur doctors in the world were looking at the video and saying, could that be a broken wrist? He certainly seemed to jam the hand or the wrist or the forearm or something. But hey, listen, no point in guessing at this point. We'll just wait and see. The fact that he didn't come back in the game tells you that it was obviously serious enough for that. And right now, there seems to be some element of doubt as to how long it's going to be before he's back in the lineup, but nothing official at this moment.
Bob, you have to head to Washington now, so you got another night in Vegas. Where is James Duthie taking you for late night post-game 2 drinks? Let me guess, the Carrot Top late performance?
James Duthie does like Carrot Top. He's somewhat fixated, although he really wants to go see the Backstreet Boys at some point because he is a huge boy band fan. I don't know if that's necessarily going to fly with the rest of the crew.
The score was tied, and now they're saying I'm an inch offside. like ants and waiting for a sweeping. The clock is ticking, so much on the line. This is taking far too much time. Come on, Stripes, make the call. Do we play on, or are we done till fall? On the real no gold suck. I wanna scream round to puck.
But you know what? We've got a lot of work to do tomorrow, and we've got to go pack and get ready. So I've instituted a very early curfew for tonight, and I know no one's going to break it.
Now, you just do the Vegas pack. Just throw her all in your suitcase and get the hell out of Dodge.
Sounds good.
Thanks, Bob.
Thanks, guys.
And we'll have plenty more Cup coverage coming up in the show. Hey, I want to read you a little saying. The world's favorite season is the spring. All things seem possible in May, except if you're the Toronto Blue Jays. I added that last line. Jays entered Wednesday 13 games back in the AL East. So at this point, the team needs to do two things to keep our interest. Russell Martin has to play every position this season. He only has a few to go. And Vladdy Guerrero Jr. needs to be called up, and that needs to hurry it up. That needs to hurry it up. We need to hurry it.
It was
You know what I mean?
such a good intro right until the end.
Jay's trying to avoid the sweep in Boston. Boston, 38-17 through 55 games. Only two other teams have had a start that good in the past 15 years, both of which went on to win the World Series. Fifth inning, Eduardo Rodriguez lost his perfect game to Kendrys Morales single. Very next batter, Devin Travis doesn't swing on the hit and run. Morales not even close to second on the strike him out, throw him out. 2-0 Boston in the sixth. Oscar Hernandez, man on, ball, gone. Eighth home run, ties him with Justin Smoke for second on the team. Just the second hit given up by Rodriguez. It's 2-2. Home half of the sixth, J.D. Martinez tickles the clouds.
What a signing.
Two-run shot. That cleared the monster. Martinez moves into a tie with Mike Trout for the Major League Baseball lead with 18. He has 13 this month. The most home runs by a Boston player in 1 month since David Ortiz in 2006. Top nine, Jays down 4. Morales up with the bases loaded. One swing can tie it. Nobody out. And, oh, that'll work. Double to right off Craig Kimbrell. Two-run score. Morales, 9 hits, 6 RBI in his last 8. Kimbrell got the next 2 outs. Luke Mele, yeah. Game over. Sox sweep the Jays. Toronto finishes May without once winning back-to-back games.
Astros and Yankees rubber match of a 3-game set. Bottom one, Giancarlo Stanton up with 2 on. Hits one to center. Jake Marisnick. That was nice. Stanton picks up a sac fly, but Marisnick. Great catch. Keuchel likes it. Then things get wacky. Bottom 3, Aaron Judge. Full count. Fouls it off his helmet, and his helmet comes off. Allows us to use our popular SportsCenter with Jay and Dan catchphrase, that's using your helmet. Top 7, Max Stassi grounded to the left side. Miguel Andujar, Yuli Gurriel. Huge collision. Look at this right here. Boom. Both guys stayed in the game. The Yankees were up 5-2 after 7, and then in the 8th, Jose Altuve.
I just don't feel right. Is not
Can he keep his helmet on? Nope.
enough to keep you out of the game. Now,
Yankees take it. 5-3 the final.
out of his helmet.
Angels and Tigers, Shohei Ohtani, his splitter is unreal. 157 splitters thrown this season, 1 hit allowed, 3rd inning. Nick Castellanos jumps on the splitter. In with a double, just the 2nd hit off Ohtani's splitter this season. Guess what? Ohtani unfazed, goes right back to it to get the 2nd out, escape the inning unscathed. Bottom 5, Ohtani working on Jose Iglesias. Goes with the 70 miles per hour curve.
He is massive.
Ohtani Iglesias swings through the slider. Ohtani follows it up with another slider. Then a rain delay, shortened Ohtani's outing. Went 5 innings, allowing just 1 run. Tigers got to the Halos pen, and they win it 6-1.
I love the guy following him around. It's in a jug of something.
See all those promos the Brewers are running? They had free ice cream for kids, student night tickets.
They're the best team in the National League. It's fun to be a Brewers fan.
This was in Detroit. This guy couldn't get enough speed to take off. Okay, bye-bye, Goosey. It's time to head out. Oh, oh no. Guess what? He's okay. The goose was okay. Mother Goose came and got him.
Yeah, thank goodness. That goose woman was there. The Devon Horse Show in Philadelphia. The horse got loose from its rider, headed out of the stadium. You see it? There he goes. Imagine being those people. Wow. Horsey.
I think you're supposed to be inside.
Goodbye, everyone. I'm leaving the horse show.
It didn't matter whether he was 0-2, somehow he was working at the 3.
How about some skiing in Maine?
Oh, I saw this the other day.
Guy heads across the water.
I just saw it today. That's brand new.
This is a new video you'll only see on SportsCenter with Jay and Day. Your home for Norwegian water ski jumping.
Oh, man, you're going to see this save for the rest of all time. The rest of time. What a stop.
Are you all right?
No. I think we've already established that.
Yuli Gurriel and Miguel Andujar. Collision. They were both just fine. Just fine.
And Victor Martinez. A little flare to... Oh, what a catch, Andrelton Simmons.
That'll be the highlight of the night for sure. Nothing better than that.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, that goose, producer Tim checked. I guess they released it outside the stadium.
Oh, good. Did it go through the baseball's concussion protocol? I hope so. Did you say producer Jim? Producer Tim wants to know.
No, I'm producer Tim. I don't know producer Jim.
Let's check the tape. We're going to look at the tape. We've got a lot of things to get to in the end of the show, in the Blew It segment.
This story is so weird. We brought it to you on Wednesday. Actually, on Tuesday. The 76ers are looking into the alleged Twitter habits of President of Basketball Operations Brian Colangelo. A report by The Ringer says Colangelo has used multiple anonymous accounts to support his own work, as well as to take shots at former and current players, including Joel Embiid and Markelle Fultz. Wednesday, the team released the following statement. The allegations are serious. We've commenced an independent investigation into the matter. We will report the results of that investigation as soon as it is concluded.
Now, further investigating by The Athletic shows that some of the tweets were sent while Colangelo was holding a media conference. By coincidence, his wife also has a phone number that ends with the same digits as the one that sent the tweets. However, Colangelo told Yahoo Sports, someone's out to get me. This is clearly not me. That's how he said it to them. Colangelo adds that he's hopeful to resolve this soon.
No matter what they find in the investigation, it's forever going to haunt him.
Someone pointed out today, Toronto newspaper writer, that Colangelo was very cordial, very nice to you in person, and he always was nice to me anytime I saw him. But if you criticized him in print, he would write you a scathing letter that often would come in the middle of the night.
Donald Trump-esque.
You know, we've long suspected, Dan, that our producer Tim, has an anonymous or burner account. And thanks to a lengthy investigation, we believe we have proof. For example, I tweeted, excited for game 1, and an account called Tim Producer 123456 replied, Producer Tim carries you through every show. You have no talent.
Yeah, I got this one a few weeks ago. I simply tweeted, Happy Mother's Day. The reply? The only reason she's proud of you is because PT makes you look good, night in, night out.
And the definitive proof for us came when producer Tim himself tweeted, SC with Jay and Dan tonight at midnight. And the anonymous account responded, I can't say that I'm looking forward to producing this. Jay and Dan are a constant nightmare that I, producer Tim, cannot wake from. Please know that while I may seem quiet, I am screaming on the inside almost constantly. This investigation took 3 months and cost $1 million.
Hope you're proud of yourself, producer Tim.
The thing is, producer Tim is never screaming on the inside. He's screaming on the outside. to everyone around him.
Yeah, sometimes, so we wear IFBs where you can hear the control room. Most of the time, we don't even need them because
Right.
the control room's right there and you can hear them through the glass.
You can hear the rage.
Hearing the rage, the producer team story. Still to come. We're just hours away from tip-off, the NBA Finals. So we're going to count down the greatest Finals moments in the SportsCenter Top 10. That should be good.
If you started following the NBA 4 years ago, you might be forgiven for thinking the Cavs and Warriors are the only two teams who ever made it to the finals, but there were more, so many more. Also, if you stopped following the news 4 years ago and then picked up Thursday's edition of the New York Post, you might go, "Gah!" and then pass out in shock. But before that happens, let's check out our top 10 NBA Finals moments, beginning with Game 6 of the 2013 Finals, where down 3 in the final seconds, Ray Jesus Shuttlesworth Allen nails the corner 3, forcing overtime where the Heat would go on to win. Ray Allen. What a shooter
in NBA history, regular season and playoffs with the
The 10th and final meeting between Magic and Bird. It was the 1987 Finals. 5 seconds to go, Game 4, Magic nails the hook. And the Lakers the win, and they took the series in 6.
Game 2 of the 2013 Finals, LeBron James. What a block. Tiago Splitter. Like Karch Karai on that block.
Game 2, 2017 Finals, Steph Curry one-on-one against LeBron. Oh boy, what the? Gets by LeBron, gets the layup to go.
In 1981, Larry Bird made his finals debut, and in Game 1 against the Rockets, his jumper comes up short, but watch what he does. Realizes he's missed it, rebounds, and gets it in midair to go from the baseline. Larry Legend. This video is still better than anything that came out in the 90s.
Game 6, 98 Finals, down 1, final seconds, Michael Jordan nails the 20-footer to clinch the Bulls' 3rd straight title. What was Jordan's final shot until he came out of retirement to play for the Wiz, which some describe as his greatest years.
Game 4, 1980 Finals, Julius Erving goes baseline to avoid Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He played basketball for the Los Angeles Lakers. I think you're the greatest, but my dad says you don't work hard enough on defense.
Game 3 of the 70 Finals, down 2, 3 seconds left, no timeouts. Jerry West gets the inbound pass, launches a 60-foot rainbow that forced overtime. But the Lakers fell to the Knicks in that game and the series.
The logo. Game 2, 91. MJ switching hands in midair. Marv Albert calling the NBA Finals.
Game 7, 2016 Finals, less than 2 to go. Andre Iguodala on the fast break. LeBron chases him down, blocks the shot against the backboard. LeBron and the Cavs took home the title. You know what you see, aside from the difference in video from year to year,
Yeah.
you go from the short shorts to the really baggy stuff. And
The stuff Michael Jordan wore in the late 90s, every sport, you look at the World Cup in 98, David Beckham's stuff, it's like a giant suit, like a
what was everyone hiding?
pajamas. It was crazy. Yeah, what was everyone hiding? Was everyone fat?
Possible.
And now it's all skin tight.